This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame. Coaches are both talking to their team about everything that's on the line. As
back to your local broadcast in a minute. Go time.
Anytime Ohio State takes the field against Michigan, it is such a heated rivalry. But coaches say there's much more at stake here today. College football playoff implications, a conference championship. Everything is on the line in this huge rivalry matchup today. Coach said we have to get out to a strong start and make sure we are the ones setting the tone in this rivalry matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Buckeyes offense comes on the field to open this game. Our first look at this offense in a very unique situation. One of the great rivalries in all of sports. The Buckeyes and the Wolverines playing for a Big Ten championship, Joe, after just colliding in the regular season.
Chris, my question would be, after playing a week ago, how much do they have in the tank? I don't think it'll affect them certainly in the first half, but as we get later in the game, the third quarter and fourth quarter, which team has the most energy?
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense. I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down.
Blitz and a quick sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Wolverines offense gets their first crack now. So here we go. It's a rematch for the conference championship. Interesting to see, Joel, if these teams spar in the early going based on that first matchup or come out swinging.
Well, we know there's no love lost between these two programs, these two fan bases, and to have bragging rights for a conference championship on the line, I got to tell you, they'd have it no other way.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. They keep him off balance with a run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Oh, boy, it's 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is intercepted.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got him on a crossing route. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is really high-level football. It's about timing and spacing, in particular when the field gets condensed. Quarterback throws it on time. Beautiful route by the wide receiver, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. And the 4th down attempt comes up short. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field.
That looked doomed from the start. Number one, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it, as you said, he's not going to get the 1st down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start.
Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Takes the handoff again. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. This drive is important. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematic.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. As a design quarterback keeper. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, on 4th and 1, you know what's coming, and if the defense is going to give you that option, then just take it. An easy run for a first down.
And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The receiver makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Who makes the grab? They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. And the Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Wolverines! This quarterback on fire today.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. He'll throw it now. The ball is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. That's a solid run. Good for first down yardage. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. An explosive play that is a blitz beater. Joe, they come after the quarterback but don't get him, and he makes them pay.
Well, and this is the risk you run if you're going to get aggressive. He's so athletic in the pocket. If he eludes that rush, and more specifically the blitz, like you said, he's going to have an opportunity to create a big play, and that's exactly what he does. What I love most about him, Chris, he doesn't just run to then run the football. He eludes the rush, gets outside of the pocket, eyes downfield, and then boom, the big completion.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second and goal for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I'll tell you what.
Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Wolverines. He just sprints into the end zone.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down play coming up. Defense showing blitz here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A quick throw out left, complete. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, I think the most important trait that a corner can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Watch him get a tackle for loss on the outside. That's a massive play for the defense.
Running back grabs it on the screen. He's got room to run. Look out. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fielded at the 25. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
He's running out of time here. This time it's complete. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's great execution from this offense, and now just an extra point away from tying this one up going into half. That is a great job, and now a new outlook in this game. Likely tied up at halftime. They'll kick it away to start the second half. Defense has got to get a stop.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31. First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Breaks into the clear. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
He goes out of bounds but moves the ball near the 35.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The receiver grabs it. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense takes the lead here in the second half.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Makes the catch downfield. He's free down the right sideline. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. So again, the tight end makes a play. Joel gets him back down in the red zone. Already this guy has one touchdown. Can the defense stop him this time?
Chris, how many times do you and I talk about that it's players over plays, in particular in these situations? I think they'll absolutely go back to their tight end, but because of that, look for the defense to adjust. I would be shocked if there's not a safety over top of that tight end.
There's the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
First and goal, handoff. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance, and route to a touchdown. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down.
The Wolverines keep the football on the move. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
He's got some space. Look out. The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quickly. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Trying to find room. It's Coleman. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a 3rd down play.
Your mindset as a quarterback has to change when you get into the red zone. You cannot take chances with the football, Chris. You've got a field goal in your back pocket. That's points on the board.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, you knew down here near the goal line that the offense was going to try to target the tight end at some point. The defense was not ready for it. They've got to be aware of the big tight end near the goal line.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Hands off to the left. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Offense getting set. It's second down. Hands it off on the counter. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job of containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Sets up for a classic fourth quarter. Who's going to make a play to make the difference here? So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Reporting from the Wolverines sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some...
And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Wolverines are in the red zone now. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Grabbed by the receiver. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Well, it looks like the offense caught them being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field. Now this offense set up first and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of recognition by the quarterback. If the defense is going to be aggressive, you got to make them pay.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the pressure's on. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack.
Well, we knew these outside linebackers were going to be a problem in the pass rush, and they are here again. On the blitz on the outside, these tackles are just not getting out there and securing the edge. Outside linebacker getting to the quarterback, and they get another sack.
From the 12-yard line, it's 2nd and long now. Tight end goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Look out, he's breaking free. Breaks. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I know they would love to stay on the field and put this ball in the end zone. A field goal doesn't really do anything, but hear me out. If they kick this field goal on 4th and long, they can get the ball back. They rely on their defense, get the ball back, then a field goal wins it on your next possession.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 more timeout to use now.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away on the ground. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And the defense with an enormous takeaway here late in the game. But, Joel, what about the strategy throwing the football there?
Well, I don't love it, Chris. I think keeping the ball on the ground is your best way to win the football game. I know they're trying to be aggressive, move the chains, and end the game with their offense on the field. But I think you do that with the ground game. Give a lot of credit to this defense, though. You weren't anticipating a throw, and yet it happens, and they're able to pick it off. And how about this? One drive for the game right here.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Finds his target, and it's complete. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. It's a blitz look here from the defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the move now. To the 45. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Breaks free and he might be gone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, there is nothing better than playing great when greatness is needed. You're down. It's inside of a minute. This offense had to have it, and they're able to put it in the end zone. That is great stuff from this group.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Michigan offense. Now is the time to execute late in this close game. All the pressure of having a Big Ten championship right in front of you. So a field goal tie, breaking ankles out there. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Here's the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning, finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to scramble now. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. So lots of things to celebrate for this group. They win the conference championship. That's huge. But, Joel, it feels like every time these two teams collide,